Everybody was kung fu fighting. Those cats were fast and lightning. And that was a little bit frightening.
你好, happy Sunday. It is May 17th, 2020, and we are on the second video of this week's videos. So if you had already watched the occupations video, then you are right on track. If you haven't, you can watch this video first and go back to the occupations one. So the occupations is a two-parter. This week is part one. Next week will be part two. And our verb this week is to do, 做. And we are going to learn how to write it. Okay, so let's get started. It's 11 strokes. This is probably one of the most complicated characters that you are learning to date, starting with all the characters that you've learned with me, not only in remote teaching with Zoom, not Zoom lessons, but with the recorded videos, but even in school, we didn't learn any of 11 stroke characters. All right, so the reason why I wanted to choose to do is because for occupations, if you want to say that this is what someone does, you have to know how to say to do in order to tell someone that my mom is a nurse or my father is a doctor. To ask the question, what do you do? 你做什么? Then you would be able to answer, well, my mom is this, or my dad is that, or what do I want to be when I grow up? You would have to use to do. So it kind of goes along with occupations. All right. You should have the printout by now if you had already watched video one of this week, because this was the second page. It looks like this. It's from page 83 of your workbook, and it has the stroke order on here that you can practice. And we're also going to do it together on the whiteboard. So if you don't have something to write on and something to write with, please go get a piece of paper that is a blank paper, or use the back of your writing sheet, and that would be fine too. Okay, so stroke one, it's just looks like this. So I'm going to write it down here. I'm going to use green so that you can see it a little bit better and clearer. So I have stroke one. Okay, stroke two, we're just going to make a vertical line that comes down. Stroke three. Stroke four. Stroke five. Six, we're going to close up our ko, which is our box. That's 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. And that spells out 做. This is the pinyin, and the tone is a fourth tone. So you sound a little angry when you're saying 做. And it's very abrupt. So don't elongate the sound. Don't stretch it out. It's just 做. And it means to do. Okay? And it has to do with, it's an action to do verb. So it's also used in different ways. And on your writing template for to do, it says that it also can mean to complete or finish. 做好, 做完. I'm just reading from this first sentence. Another way it can be used is 做错, to be incorrect or to do wrongly. 做错. 做人, to be an upright person, an upstanding person. 做饭, to cook a meal. 做作业, to do an assignment. And 做工, to do work. Okay, guys, so that concludes the writing part of your videos for this week. And if you would like, you can also go into your picture dictionary and you can look at more occupations. On page 30 through 33, there's more occupations for you to look at if the 9 that you learned this week don't fit the ones that you want to learn and know, because I just kind of chose the most common ones. However, if you don't have your picture dictionary, then you can send me a message on Zoom in the private chat and ask me to make a PDF of this for you, and I'll send this to you so that you can look at all the other occupations.